color right there.
With losses when we start the season, what happened with the defense in the crucial moments of the match? I want to know if you can send a message to all the Brazilian fans who are here in the stadium or their homes.
Tough day. Kind of took an inside move. I put the blame on me. Probably could have contained better. But super grateful for the opportunity to play in Brazil and play international. It's a lot of fun. The atmosphere was amazing. I just wish we could have closed the game with a W.
Vare.
Chris, what did you see on the third and 13 run for Herbert at the end of the 2-minute warning? How did he get out there and how did that play unfold?
Well, the tackle jumped me. I think we was in even. 2 3s, 2 5s. And just should have stayed outside. I blame me. Could have pass rushed better. Could have had a better pass rush. Could have contained better. I blame myself.
Right here in the first row.
You had a lot of you get home and this kind of push you a lot to try to still get to last season. And how do you think that defense led to close out the game with the win in Brazil?
I think this is a learning point for us as a team, also more particular in the defense. There's a lot of learning points we can learn and grow from. First game of the season, I'm quite sure we can watch the film, make some corrections, and we'll be better next week.
LeBron Jack.
With today's performance of the defense, how can you rate this defense for us?
Well, you're looking at the first game of the season, and you can't judge the team's success by one game or even one particular play. I think we have 16 more games. We have 16 more opportunities to get better. We can watch, make some corrections, fix some errors. I think there was a surplus of inflicted errors, offsides, roughing the passers. Multiple times we shot ourselves in the foot, some self-inflicted wounds that we can fix and detail that up, and I think we can improve in that aspect. I think it's more so overall. We're a high energy team. We got to go into every game playing like it's the Super Bowl. I mean, anytime teams play the Chiefs, it's an opportunity to play a Super Bowl caliber team, and you get to see where your team is at. I think we was kind of flat early on, and we got to start off a little faster as a team.
Closer to you.
Thank you.
And the Blue Jacket.
Chris, what's the message inside the locker room after this loss going ahead with the season?
I think it's more so about self-reflection. Watch the film. Be critical on your errors and on yourself. Come prepared this week to make sure you make the corrections and learn from your mistakes. I think we all made a lot of mistakes. We all contributed to the loss of today, and it's a lot of areas we can get better in as a team, as individuals, and I think we got to apply corrections. We got to fix corrections, and once we're able to do that, I think we can get back on track of being successful.
What exactly
Right.
do you feel like it was the thing that you trained all week to go against the Chargers that it didn't happen tonight? And if you could say some words about the experience in Brazil also.
First and foremost, I'm super grateful that we had the opportunity to play in Brazil. You guys are amazing. The fans was, the atmosphere was incredible. I wish we would have came out with a W, but like I said, this game is a learning point. It's the first game of the season, and you always have high hopes of winning every game, especially the first game of the season. The first game of the season when everyone has the jitters. A lot of emotions, self-inflicted wounds for us kind of bit us in the butt. Penalties, things we can fix, things that I feel like we've been better at, that, we can make the corrections and make sure we pay attentive to them this week and correct them going into next week playing Philadelphia Eagles.
Couple more. Go ahead, Jesse.
Hey, Chris, over here. Camera showed that you went through on the sideline, being emotional after that third down. Can you just take us through that sequence? What you thought on that?
No comment.
Front row and red.
Hello, Chris. Good night. That was the first official game since the loss of the Super Bowl, which wasn't a really great defensive match. And that wasn't the best answer that you guys gave. Is there any concerns for the rest of the season of how your team is capable of dealing with defense, or do you think that still has some impact on the field of the Super Bowl?
It's the first game of the season, you know. Unfortunately, our last two games has resulted in losses. But if this is our worst, then we got something to look forward to. I'm quite sure over the course of this year we will continue to get better. We'll continue to improve. And if we continue on the pace and the track that we plan to be, around December we'll be reaching our peak going into January.
Last one in the back.
You said it yourself, no time to talk about this loss, and it was a tough one. First couple games of the season, we will be facing some of the best defensive lines in football, the Eagles, the Lions, the Ravens. As a leader, how do you turn things around inside the locker room in the defensive line?
I think first eliminating mistakes to beat ourselves. You know, once we eliminate the small mistakes and small errors, we can fix those self-inflicted wounds, and then we can focus on the bigger things. But most importantly, fixing the small details.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Chris.
Thank you, Brazil.